Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. It's a late season, top 25 matchup here. Two teams that have earned the right to be ranked will test each other, and there's big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Gators will kick this team to get us going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Texas Longhorns offense making their way on the field to open this game. And, Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. I mean, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Longhorns will line up to boot it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded near the 20. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Florida Gators offense gets their first crack now. More of this game within the game, Kirk. You got the quarterback and the corner, two of the better guys in the country at their position, very aware of each other.
And on the other side, you got a quarterback that has an attitude of he doesn't care. He's confident in his ability to shift and move a defense at will. It's going to be a great matchup.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Solid run. They'll bring him down to the 28-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Finds an open target on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Redd and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Now it's second down here. It's a toss play to the right.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He's running out of time here. Catch is made down the middle. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone. And the player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout or they check him out. The Gators come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive early in this game. The offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Florida.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's a shotgun run call. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he do it over...
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Returner able to recover his own fumble and avoid a crucial turnover. Longhorns will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here comes the handoff. The Gators will try to keep this drive moving.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught in the flat by the running back. The defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Offense in a split backfield now. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
3rd down after that running play. And the wideout goes in motion. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
And the Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
He'll toss it to the back, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
And that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? The Longhorns are going to keep this drive rolling.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Well, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
So second and 10 after the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. He's found some room at the 45. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. The shotgun running play call. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. The Gators begin a new series here. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll try and run it. And here's the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third and short, they hand the ball off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Fourth down coming up.
The Gators will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And the Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Florida. This offense is still clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away, and they get points out of this possession. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Keeping it on the ground here.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Bringing pressure. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Backed up 2nd and long at the 17. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Florida offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He's moving out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. The freshman off the mark behind his receiver that time. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Movement here from the tight end. Here's the handoff. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Snags the quick throw. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a 1st down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loss of 3. Second down coming up.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's an option look. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down, and now a 4th down play coming up. 4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's looking to scramble. The game picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37. It's the 2-minute warning. You've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Murphy. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Third down, out of the shotgun. Going to try to use his legs here. It's a fumble. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And the Gators are in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
28, Texas, 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Gain moves it to the 35. First down again. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short game.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Chris, I just wonder how many times can this defense keep making plays to keep this team in this football game. They're just not getting a lot of help from their own offense. A nice job again stepping up on this third down. Interesting call here on fourth down to see if they'll get a chance to make another play to give their own offense good field position.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense gets a second chance at points here after that special teams roughing penalty. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find room. It's Murphy. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quick completion with the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On first down, it's play action. We pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught quickly. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. The Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the fifth time today. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Gators offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Gators pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception on the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Can he take it all the way? He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. But you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is brought down. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Launching it downfield. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
They're trying to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. Big spin on the run. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.